folks from the flight deck to chair captain for the ride. It looks like it should be pretty good. So we're planning on a smooth ride. We'll get you there as soon as we can. Be safe as we can. We'll talk to you once we get airborne. Welcome aboard.
Well, I don't know about you all, but that music for some reason just got me pumped up, ready to go. And folks, as you heard the captain, that being me, telling you, we're all buttoned up, ready to go. We're just waiting on you. So, folks, come aboard. Flying Sky Up Airlines today. It's a Ukrainian airline. I think it's just a charter outfit. But that is who we fly for today, and we are sitting in Rome, preparing to head out to. I'm just seeing if our jetway. I think our jetway did pull away. Cool. All right, so we're all set, ready to go, folks. We do have controllers up here in Rome. We're headed to the Ukraine. Kyiv, I believe is how you pronounce it, is our destination. So I hope you all are ready. It's about a 2.5 hour run out of here, maybe three. So strap in, get ready. Let's go fly with Mike into the Ukraine. This will be the first time I think I've ever been there. So on sim. Um, so ought to be a fun ride, folks. Again, the airplane is ready to go. We're just kind of giving it a few minutes here to give people a chance to find us, and then we're going to request clearance, and you know what's next. We go fly. We finally have an ATIS here. I was wondering when that was. I mean, Rome just came up, folks, so bear with me. I may have to do a change here. What are we looking at here? Hang on a second. I think I'm looking. That's the arrival, departure. That's what I want. Ah, runway 25. Good. We're planned out correctly. Awesome. Love it when a plan comes together. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and start getting clearances and all so we can get Clarence out of here. All right, hang on a second. We'll pre-brief here in a second. I just need to get their frequency. 1242. 124 200. And no towers or ground. Good evening, Center. Sky up 572 at Rome. Request clearance to the Ukraine, Kyiv.
Sky up 572, ciao Roma, you are number 1 for clearance, call you back.
Of course we're number 1.
1228, Citaro 31 and November, go to John.
Alright, that gives me a couple seconds here. And we'll get this rolling here. We'll see if he has had plenty of time. I don't know why.
Ryanair 5, Delta Bravo, continue taxi via Tango Sierra and Quebec, descend 13.
Continue taxi, Delta Sierra, Quebec 113. Ryanair 5.
Sky up 572, the information Alpha, clear to Kyiv via the Xibri 5 Alpha departure, TIBER 5 Romeo transition, runway 25, initially climb altitude 4000, the squawk 5516.
Alright, Sky up 572. We do have Alpha. We're cleared via the is that Zebra 5 Alpha? XIBRI 5 Alpha Timber 5 Romeo 5516. We'll expect runway 25, and I missed that initial. I'm assuming around 3000.
Sky up 572, 4000 initially, and repeat correct.
And Sky up 572 copies. We're ready for push.
Sky up 572, push and start approved, face west.
We'll call you for taxi. We'll be facing west. Sky up 572 pushing. All right, folks. Well, you saw how that happened. That was really nice and quick. Now, if we could just get better pushback, play the same way, that would really be nice.
Please show me where you want to go.
We'll start there and end up there.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
All right, we'll pre-brief again, folks, here in a moment. Fuel pump's coming on. Packs going off. Beacons.
Alpine 8 for Uniform Bravo, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Okay, we're set.
To Unicom, Alpine 8 for Uniform Bravo, bye-bye.
4,000. Now, one good thing about...
Effectue Uniform Roma, hello, flight level 330.
All doors and hatches are closed.
Ciao Lufthansa 8, Victor Uniform, set squawk
It will.
0133.
pull your chocks.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, Street, Squawk 0133.
All right, we're ready to go.
Military 16 Papa, hello.
Military 16 Papa, ciao Roma, set squawk 1215.
Okay, Military 16 Papa, set 1215.
Okay, 5.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, you are
5.
identified, clear the Covas 1 Victor arrival, expect ILS Zulu, runway 32.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, can you repeat the transition?
They're a little loud. I may have to turn them down.
Arrival for ILS Zulu, runway 32.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, it's Covas 1 Victor arrival for the ILS Zulu, runway 32.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, re-cleared, direct to Carbonara, Charlie Alpha Romeo.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, cleared direct Carbona.
Lufthansa 9 X-ray Charlie, contact Padova on 125.9.
Padova on 125.9 for Lufthansa 9 X-ray Charlie. Thank you for the great service. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Oh, we may now have Venice up, or that area. All right, let's start cranking them.
Ryanair 91 Tango Mike.
Ryanair 91 Tango Mike. We're having some issues with the sim. Stop there. Roma radar, Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, go ahead.
91 Tango Mike, just confirm the arrival that you are following, because I see you are descending.
Confirm LCAP 3 Bravo arrival.
91 Tango Mike, the preferential one would be the 3 Alpha when the 16 are in use, but if you already planned the 3 Bravo, you are clear for LCAP 3 Bravo arrival.
We can take LCAP 3 Alpha arrival, if that's alright.
And 91 Tango Mike, thanks. So re-cleared LCAP 3 Alpha arrival and expect the ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left, the information Alpha.
Expect ILS Whiskey 16 left with information Alpha. Ryanair 91 Tango Mike.
He's actually very understandable. I like his enunciation.
Hello for control,
Very, very nice.
Welling 2 Victor Echo, stand by short.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Welling 2 Victor Echo, ciao Roma, set walk 1440. Welling 2 Victor Echo, disregard, you are identified, the information Alpha. Clear Valma 3 Alpha arrival, expect the ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left.
Alright, so engines are running.
Alpha to Valma 3 Alpha, ILS Whiskey 16 left, or 16 left, Welling 2 Victor Echo.
Okay, the gens are
Welling 2
on.
Victor Echo, all
The
correct.
hydraulics are on. We'll go
Ryanair
to 1. Pitot heats.
Hand signal will be
Buona
ready.
serata.
We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, request descent.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, descent, fly level 110.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, descent flight level 110.
Ryanair
Flaps
91 Tango
going
Mike,
to
leave your copy.
5. Taxi lights were
Ryanair
just.
update again, sorry.
Yeah, I just sent you a message via text. You are re-cleared direct to Romeo Foxtrot 426 and continue descent to fly level 110. Continue descent to flight level 110. We'll find the message.
Whoa.
Number. Ryanair 91 taking Mike.
Glad I double checked. That had us all the way down to flaps
Easy
40.
1874.
Easy 1874, go ahead.
Yep, it seems you are a bit high on the profile. Are you able for the approach?
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah, feel free to request vectors if you need some extra miles. So confirm you'd like to continue?
Confirm I'd like to continue, Easy 1874.
The 1874, descend 7000, the Q1H 1010.
QNH 1010, Easy 1874.
Deal Munda 1227, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, 127, thank you for service, good night.
Guitar 16 Papa, you are identified, continue climb, flight level 360.
Guitar 16 Papa, shall we repeat please?
Guitar 16 Papa, confirm, flight level 360 final.
Guitar 16 Papa, confirm level 30.
Guitar 16 Papa, climb level 360.
Climb level 30. 360, sorry.
Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, continue
What
descent
the
to
heck?
altitude 6000, Q1H 1009.
Hang on, folks. We got an issue.
Continue descent to 6000, QNH 1009. Thank you, Ryanair 901 Tango Mike. Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, I see you are following the wall procedure and you are not proceeding direct to Romeo Foxtrot 426 is not a problem. Would you like to perform the wall procedure? Affirmative, we can take the wall procedure. Sorry, I didn't know about that. No worries, in this case, just continue as file.
It's still
Roger,
doing it.
Ryanair 91 Tango Mike.
And center Sky up 572, we're ready to taxi for 25.
Sky up 572, taxi via Whiskey, Alpha and Bravo to holding point Bravo Bravo, runway 25, the QNH 1009.
Okay, to 25 via Whiskey Alpha Bravo, holding point Bravo Bravo 1009 on the QNH. Sky up 572.
And Roma Radar, buonasera, Italo 2013, inbound Vieste for level 290.
Finding a lot of issues
Ciao,
with this
Italo
latest
2013, set squawk 1000.
1000 for
like right there.
2013.
Every time I move a surface, it's like, I don't get it. It's like all of a sudden putting in more flaps.
Roma, buonasera da Malpay 106, establish on ILS Zulu, runway 05 right at Pisa.
Malpay 106, ciao Roma, squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Malpay 106.
And Roma, Italo 2013, we have a couple descent coming up.
Yep, was about to call you, 2013 identified, descent to flight level 200.
200 for 2013, thank you.
Malpay 106 identified, runway 04 right, wind 340 at 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, Malpay 106.
Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, continue descent to altitude 4000. Continue descent, altitude 4000, Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, thank you. P106, I see you are climbing. Confirm you are able for the approach?
Yes, I'm able to approach Marty 106.
Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, after GPAP, re-cleared direct to Subok, Sierra Uniform Victor Oscar Kilo.
After GPAP, direct Suvok, Ryanair 901 Tango Mike.
Piscana Tower says not. See.
L'ultima stazione, ci ripetete il call sign per favore?
Up here. Okay. All right, folks. This has been and will be a challenge. Love it. Why are we getting overridden? I didn't do anything. All right, open carrier. Gotta love it.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, continue descend to altitude 5000, DQ1H 1009 and the transition level 75.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, continue descend 5000 feet, QNH 1009.
Piscana Tower, Serna, Charlie Papa India 479 radio check.
Charlie Papa India 479, Roma now read you 5 and the time 30.
And Roma radar, Itaro 12013, we have a question, sir.
Itaro 2013, radar service is terminated, monitor Unicom 122.8.
You just answered my question, thank you, sir. 102013 going over Unicom. See you.
Thank you. Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, clear ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left, report established.
Cleared ILS Whiskey 16 left, will report established right now, 901 Tango Mike.
Looks like flaps 10. I didn't put that in, so I don't know why we're going to 10. Alright, a lot of questions on this one. These are new issues that I haven't had before. So,
Vueling 2 Victor Echo, request initial descent. Vueling 2 Victor Echo, descend, fly level 110. Descending for 110
auto
so
brakes,
Victor Echo.
weather radar.
Malpi 106, report when runway vacated.
Runway vacated on Bravo, Malpi 106.
Malpi 106, continue taxi via runway 0 for left, then
Got a pretty
Echo
good
and
solid
Romeo.
storms just east of
Descend
our
to
routing.
7.
Zero for left, then Echo and Romeo, standard
Bravo,
27 for Malpi 106.
Roma, good evening, Scandinavian 2859 with you, flight level 360 inbound in Kim. Ciao, Scandinavian 2859, set squawk 2231. 2231, Scandinavian 2859. Last station calling, just the mic open but no voice.
Operator, good evening, this is Royal Air Mark 035, flight level 370 on board Millennium.
First Scandinavian 2859, identified information Delta, cleared Teano 1 mic, arrival, expect ILS Zulu, runway 06. Romeo radar, 1 tagging. So I'll say again, Ryanair 901 tagging like established, ILS 16 left. Ryanair 91 Tango Mike, runway 16 left, the wind is calm, clear to land. Clear to land, 16 left, Ryanair 901 tagging Mike. And Scandinavian 2859, I have Delta on board and I got the ILS Zulu for 06. Can you please give me the approach again? Affirm is the Teano 1 mic, is Tango Echo Alpha 1 mic. Tango Echo Alpha 1 mic for Scandinavian 2859. Royal Air Maroc 035, ciao Roma, set squawk 1423.
1423 for
And center, Sky up 572, holding point Bravo Bravo, ready to go 25.
Sky up 572, runway 25, the wind is calm, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 25, Sky up 572.
Flight attendants prepare for takeoff, please.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Royal Air Maroc 035, you are identified. Information Bravo. Clear Valma 3 Alpha arrival. Expect ILS Whiskey. Runway 16 left.
Lead Lama 3 Alpha arrival, expect ILS Whiskey runway 16 left for the Royal Air Mark 05.
89.
400.
Scandinavian 2859, ready for descent.
1000.
Scandinavian 2859, descent flight level 130, but you need to be rerouted to another fix, which is Ponza, Papa November Zulu, due to airspace.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform request for descent.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, cleared ILS Zulu runway 32, report established.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, cleared ILS Zulu, report established.
Okay, clear to descend, flight level 130, and just to confirm, after Tango Echo Alpha, I will go to Papa November Zulu, Scandinavian 2859. 2859, you are cleared now to proceed direct to Papa November Zulu. Clear direct Papa November Zulu, Scandinavian 2859, thank you. Sky up 572, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 360.
Sky up 572 copies up to 360.
Peter 16 Papa monitor Unicom 122.8.
I think that's me, but he might say it.
Buonasera, Roma Italia 175 with you, flight level 350.
Oh, okay. Whatever ITY
Stand
is
by,
called.
Matti 106 at stand 27, ciao Luca.
Ciao, buona serata.
Roma radar, Ryanair 901 Tango Mike, runway 16 vacated.
Ryanair 191 Tango Mike, continue taxi via
Alright,
Delta
folks, sorry
and
for
Charlie
the
Fox
lack
stand
of
503.
talking. A lot of chatter. Just
Continue
wanted to
taxi
make
via
sure
Delta,
we
Charlie
didn't
Fox,
miss
on
anything.
expect stand 503, Ryanair 901 Tango Mike.
This flap thing is really bugging the crap. Once we get to cruise, I'm gonna look and see what's new in the settings, because
Radar,
that
easy,
really bugged.
number kilo, ready check.
So first, the Alitalia that was calling, the call sign again, please.
Alitalia 175, Alaxi inbound, flight level 350.
I have no flight plan. Could you please check and refile? Thank you.
Refile immediately, Alitalia 175.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, runway 32, the wind 3208, clear to land.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Uniform, runway 32, clear to land.
Vueling 2 Victor Echo, descend 6000, QNH 1009.
Descend for 6000, QNH 1009, Boeing 2 Victor Echo.
Sky up 572, re-cleared, direct to TIBER, Tango India, Bravo Echo Romeo.
Sky up 572, going direct TIBER.
Scandinavian 2859, will be Ponza, stand by. Yep, Scandinavian 2859 will be Ponza 1 Charlie arrival for ILS runway 06. Feel free to report if you are able for some shortcuts later on, or if you need some extra miles.
Wilco cleared Ponza 1 Charlie arrival, Scandinavian 2859.
The station calling for from Palermo.
Yeah, easy 75 November Kilo, we're on the ground at Palermo. No information on board, QNH 1010, request clearance to London Gatwick.
Easy 75 November Kilo, clear to Gatwick via Jano 5 Quebec, runway 25, initially climb 4000, the squawk 0215.
Okay, cleared London Gatwick via the Giano 5 Quebec departure, runway 25, initial altitude 4000 and 0215 in the box, easy 75 November Kilo.
Read back, correct. And all station, unfortunately I have to close, so monitor uniform 122.8 and thank you for flying.
Good night, Paul.
Thank you, did a great job, mate.
Alright. Well, you heard him. He had to disconnect. We'll be reconnecting in a short period of time here. Just not really sure how much of... Let's find out. And then we'll get into our... Actually, we may not talk anymore. Unless he extends, we are not going to be talking to LI... What is that one? LIR or LIPP. So, alright. So, folks, we're on our way. We are in an ad break, but for the subscribers, thank you so much. That was actually kind of fun. We were ready to go. Just about 5 minutes late on the start. Hope Taddy K27's enjoying. I was kind of hoping to see him in the air. Maybe we'll see him later on. But, folks, we are en route to Kyiv in the Ukraine. So, direct TIBER at this time. So, once we come out of the break here in about 30 seconds, we'll brief up the flight. Yeah, I know you usually do that on the ground, but you know, hey, got the hard part out of the way. We're going to start looking at what the heck is going on with those flaps. I mean, moving surfaces moved them. So, I'm going to have to maybe ask, I know what they're going to say. Sounds like your controllers are noisy. Did you follow me? Actually, I did. So, yeah. Don't know what they tweak, but they love tweak, folks. That's the one thing with ZIBO you can count on. They're gonna tweak in about every week or so, maybe more. Expect updates. That's not like, well, we got it good, let's take a break. No, they keep tweaking and making it better. Oop, gotta back off, that didn't work. So, who knows? Alright, so let's do it here real quick while we're climbing and outside ATC. Alright, so yeah, they haven't come down. Oh, wait, I need to do one more. Hang on. Hang on a second here, folks. I just noticed. Alright, there we go. And let me just There it is. Okay. Got it all. Oh, so did LIPP, I think, came down. Oh, no, they're not. They're just buried in the rain. All right, folks. Sorry about all of that. Did I get some toolkit up? Yes, I did. And what I was working on was Elevatex, getting that pulled up. You can kind of see our routing. Here it is right here. Timber 5. Timber. Actually, it's called the Zebra 5 Alpha departure. Tibra 5 Romeo transition to Tiber. Then it's just basically fix to fix till we get out to GEMTO, and then we get some airways into SLV for the SLV to uniform arrival. Planning 18 left unless somebody tells me otherwise. Hopefully not. It's already been pretty stressful trying to get this plane to work right today. May roll it back because that was some bizarre stuff. I don't know what caused all of that, folks. And we've been having troubles. First thing when we got whatever this is, whatever the numbering is, out to 7, the ground power kicks out in like 3 to 5 minutes. And then we saw moving the stick, move the flaps. We're going to have to go in, see if that's triggered. God help us if it is on approach. But anyway, we'll worry about those later. All right, for the trip. Today, 155 souls behind us all signed their non-disclosure agreements so they can't sue us. 31,000 pounds of payload. Yeah, don't you? I could wonder how many people would get on an airline if they had an NDA for you to sign. And I bet they'd have to confiscate phones for that agreement to stick. But anyway, 126,040 pounds of fuel. Blocking the fuel was 22,724, and cost index 30. Initial climb up to 360, as you heard him clear us. Now, I'm thinking TORPO. I'm not sure if they fall into the Russian. Hey, man rat. Sorry I wasn't manning my posts there much at the chat room. If you've been here a while, a lot of weird things going on with this version. I even went back, found the downloads instructions and followed it to the T, so I'm sure they can't come back, well, you didn't do this. I said, I followed every rule you got. But anyway, so we got a great flight planned for you. Weather-wise, well, we saw a beautiful departure out of Rome. UKBB is our airport, and we have no weather for it. So we are flying in blind, so to speak. So I'm relying 100% on SimBrief and any controller that might come up over there. So how's your day? Hope it's going well. Mine right now, very chaotic. Let's dive into here and see if we can figure it out. All right, hardware. Alright, I'm not seeing anything real stand out there. Thousand to go. Alright, I'm really confused. I may have to get ready to be berated again by Mr. Skymatic. Okay, we are just about in there. We're getting through a thunderstorm right now. Alright folks, we are on our way. I hope you enjoyed that departure out of Rome, and we are on our way to Kyiv. All right, folks. I succumbed and gave a question. Uh-oh. All right, folks. Sorry for that quietness. Just chatting back and forth with ZIBO about what I'm going through. Trying to see if there is, by the way, go figure. Hey, folks, this is what's great about ZIBO. Point 8 is already out, and I didn't know that while I was getting set up. So you can see sometimes 1 or 2 updates in a day. So it's a great, this is why I really think ZIBO is one of the best products out there. Right now, giving me some, what the heck's it doing moments. But I'm getting around them. The flaps issue, we're going to see how severe that gets on final. That could be where I have a lot of problems. So, what's the difference between the ZIBO and the default 737? Quite a bit. While they both, I mean, what ZIBO has done, okay, first off, you got a great EFB here. He's gone in, revamped the cockpit to where the systems work. If you're like me, hang on a second. I did that. I don't play with the responsive curves. Okay, come back to that later. Let me see what we got here. But yeah, overall differences you're gonna find if you're with PMG Fortnite 5765431. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. We sure appreciate you. Always appreciate y'all coming aboard and following. But you're gonna find it if you flew the PMDG at all, and I did a lot in FSX, not in this new one, but in FSX. You're gonna go deja vu, and it's free. So that's what you can expect, folks. A very realistic simulation here. However, it shouldn't be moving flaps by left and right on my yoke, and we're gonna do some checks here while in the air. Gosh forbid things got hosed up. You never know, though. So bear with me. How do you set it to linear? Okay. Oh, I didn't know it was that easy. Okay. All right, so they're set to linear. Now the next thing, I'm going to double check everything's to the left. Folks, I know you're all going, but that is not realistic. That's where the man behind X-Plane says he wish he never gave you that option. Okay, just so you know. We'll see if those simple things work. And we're going to double check some things over here. Okay. Just in case. I told him I'm streaming, so who knows. But I am going to do that. Make sure. Okay, it did. Okay. Let me just go back. Double check what... Yeah, I got sensitivities all zeroed out. Response curves, I didn't know. No, unfortunately, I don't have a switch for that. This flap position thing, I don't get what it's saying. So hopefully they can... I might send them a screenshot. Hang on. Sorry, folks, for this taking up so much time. X-Plane does have an MD-11. It's from Rotate. It's actually pretty good. There are some little quirks that I don't know the real one has, that it has. I'm just not very familiar with MD-11s. But they do have an MD-11. And we've flown it several times here. Not this past Saturday. The Saturday, I believe it was Saturday before that, we flew it. On stream videos up on YouTube. And if you're curious about YouTube, here's a link to our page. And again, thank you, folks. We are over 500 and taking our time. I'll be honest, I haven't even really, quote, opened the book on what monetizing means over there because we got the offer. I know it means a bank account. I know it means that you can become members. The ad-free viewing, I don't know if that's over at YouTube or not. And I want to throw in some perks and all. And anything we apply over there, I want to be able to look at bringing into Twitch. Because this is where it all started. We got to keep this up to date. But yeah, we are we're gonna really dig our heels in here and try and figure this out. All right, let's see if by chance, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the word no weather. All right, folks, I'll bring in the Elevatech overlay up at the top there so you can see how much further we have. About an hour and a half, is that right? Nice. About an hour and a half. So things are clipping along here pretty good, folks. Now, there will not be time for a second flight tonight. I was going to try and maybe put one in before this, but just too many things going on to do that. So, all right, I am going to gonna see if I'm actually in the best place for I think his name's Nico, for ZIBO and company to dig in. All right, we'll find out here, folks. All right, we are, like I said, an hour and a half away. With new versions, there's always going to be, and I'm just making sure I'm in the right place so that they can see them. Because, like I said, I'm sure it's me. So, but anyway, hey, The hard part's going to be the video. Yeah. All right. So, oh, there's people up in a chat room here. Oh, and it's locked. They'll have to pull me in there to talk. So, cool. Again, always looking through these things have so many areas that okay, it looks pretty like I am in the right place. Okay, welcome back from the break, folks. Again, we're an hour and a half out. We are having some issues. We're staying out of the chat right now. ZIBO chat, that is, because I really don't know if that's... I'm pretty... hang on. Oh, it's Theodore. Hey, welcome in, Taddy. Where are you? I was hoping to fly formation. Welcome, sir. You just made takeoff from Rome. That's cool. That's only about 30 minutes, 40 minutes behind us. So cool. We're on our way. So glad to hear you got it up. That way I can bird dog it for you so you know what the conditions are. Oh, wait, you're already over there. You should already know the weather conditions. But anyway, folks, we are on our way. And again, if you didn't get the emails, Taddy K96 requested this flight. And I haven't been to the Ukraine. I haven't actually been to a lot of places over on that side. So what the heck? Let's head into the Ukraine is what I thought. And Kyiv sounds like a good place. And then we can easily fly ourselves out of there. I have half a dozen places in mind. And we'll do that at a later date. But glad to have you up here. Yeah, we're having some issues with the ZIBO. You've probably heard that. And we're getting some help from there. I'm going to go ahead and put my screenshot in. Oh, got to be on screenshots. Hey, think through this. Hang on a second, so I can... Alright, got my question out to ZIBO on a couple of things here. Maybe this will help me understand. Who knows? Maybe I put it in wrong and will boot it, reload it, and go from there. Alright, folks. Oh, didn't start my one-timer. Oh, shameful, shameful. Glad he didn't give me a 10-minute departure. One level up to another 10 minutes later, so. Alright, let's take a look. We should is the key word, be seeing some ATC action. Alright, now I've lost me. Where am I? There I am. Oh wow, everybody went. What? Y'all get scared? What's up? I see. Oh, 777ing it. Oh, look at you. And somebody is there. Be nice to know what kind of weather conditions await. Oh well, not asking for controllers, because wow, we had a phenomenal, I'm sorry, that controller there in Rome, loved it. I wish all of them could have that presence on VATSIM. Very well spoken, folks. Every word I understood, didn't ask. Sometimes you get where that language barrier is rough. Well, we all know it. We have, we all joke about it in whatever country we're in, so, or country you're in, out there in the audience, laughing about, things you hear from us and other places. He was like, just very, nailing I was perfect. Man, he made it simple to understand. I, on the other hand, taxied onto the wrong taxiway. Thankfully, he didn't correct me immediately. I knew it. As soon as I figured it out, I went, that's not the inner one. The other one. So, but hey, that was phenomenal, folks. He did a phenomenal job. I really would have loved to have flown on out with him to where the, what was it called? Oh, I don't have my flight up here real quick. TIBER. Instead of getting that, he was just right there doing a great job, and kudos, and love it. Triple seven. Yep. Yeah, we're in the baby Boeing, the 737-800. It's kind of like, folks, the analogy here of a 777 versus a 737. Follow me here. Is like a 737-900 up against a 737-2 or 100. Have you ever looked at that, folks? How small the original 737s were to what they are today? It's kind of an amazing transformation. Now, granted, a little bit too much, but hang on a second. I hear the first officer waking up. Let me see if that's an acceptable nap for the CEO. Stand by. Alright, sounds like she's happy with her, so good. All right. And we are about an hour or so out. Hour and 20 minutes, mind you. So, hope y'all enjoy. And we got a great run here. Wish we could see the ground, but, you know, a lot of cloudiness. Ah. A lot going on, folks. Oh, get back up here in case somebody can answer my questions. I have no idea how to get mine to say none. Yeah, this is a little baffling with ZIBO. Like I said, I'd love to join the ZIBO FBO chat, but I'll do that maybe tomorrow on the ground. What do we have scheduled for tomorrow, come to think of it? Of course, I don't have that page up. There we go. Tomorrow. All right. Oh, yes. And it's going to be a ZIBO day. So those of you that like ZIBO, well, we're going to get into it a little bit more tomorrow. Could be a late departure. But the game plan, we're going to be doing some Pan Am action with it. I know Pan Am never had 737-800s. But some of the airlines you fly with also never had those kinds of aircraft either. So, yeah, we're planning a great day with it. So I'm not going to give it away, make you go to the schedule and find out. But we'll still be in Europe, I'll tell you that much. Now that's interesting. How is Munich approaching Tower? I am nowhere near them coming up. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I heard somebody having frame rate issues. Why don't I check to see if mine's doing that? It shouldn't where we are, but yet up 31. This isn't showing frame rates. Wonder why. Huh. I saw something in here about it. That's weird. Let's try something. He has his at 30 in the manual. Does he? Yes. Uh-oh. Not good. Okay, that was not a good move. Note to self, don't do that again. Hopefully I didn't blow any flaps out. Blew everybody's eardrums out. Hang on a second. Yeah, if I'd have done that in Felis, I'd have blown off the or damaged the flaps. Everything looks good. Now there was one other setting I was curious about. I wonder, would that have something to do with it? Alright, well, we'll just have to hope for the best, and worst case, start back over with whatever we're at here, version 00, and then install 0.7. Aho-ho. Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused. I don't know how you guys got that 00000 stuff in the flap detent. And none. I have no idea how that came in. Real curious. Alright, well, we'll just resume up here. Alright, folks, you always gotta love the issues that come upon us. Alright, we're on our way, folks. 1 hour out. Still currently planning to land 1-8. And hope for the best. Oh, we're starting to get a little bumpy up here. Alright, folks, enough on the issues with ZIBO. We'll deal with them on the ground and with ZIBO in due time. But for now, let's just hope for the best in getting in there and all going well. All right, and ideas for trips out of here down to Turkey, Romania, Poland, Austria, Germany. I mean, folks, or continue eastbound. I mean, there's a bunch of great places. Baku, we came out of several weeks ago towards Ramstein, would be another great one. I actually love that airport. So that might be where we head next out of here. We'll see. Could even head down to Syria or Israel or Egypt. I mean, let alone we could go further than those, but those would be, up on par with what we normally fly. So this will be interesting. The last time I landed in one of the what we'll call the Warsaw Pact countries, um, was it Budapest or Bucharest? And that was a trip. That was 15 years ago, maybe longer. Um, and wow. Of course, sceneries back then aren't like they are today. Whew. Thank gosh. So, um, let's see. What's pinging on us here? No idea. All right. So, all right, we're actually coming up on, I think, where we'll start our descent a little bit. Hang on a second. Way past that. But verbal, GEMTO 37,000. I know that's probably because of the way they structure out here the airspace, so let me see where we are. I'm pretty sure. I'll go up to 37. Okay, we're bumping it up to 37. 1,000 to go. Top of descent still lying at about 400 miles out. I'm going to double check our solo arrival, Slovenvika. Yeah. And these are in meters, aren't they? Okay, so these are altitudes. Okay. All right, we may have to switch into meters. Give me a second here to see if it's as simple as other aircraft are of this kind of genre. No, it's not. Really? Heck's the meter button? That's weird. Let me look. Fuel? No. Huh. Interesting. Up, there it is. Found it. Okay. I knew there had to be one. All right, so 11,000 at SLV or above, above 9030, above 2960. Okay, so we can. All right. I'm going, there has to be. You can see how often I fly this aircraft in China and the Russian airspaces. All right, what is SLV? We'll tune that sucker in. 13.3. ILS while we're here. 1113. 1113. Okay. Any other VORs? Oh, there's one. 1590. And just in case we need to go Cat 3 or better, we're set up. All right, we're on our way. Hey, we're actually starting to be able to see below us. Not much, but hey, it's something down there. Okay. Let's go ahead, bump out a little further. Wow, which one's coming in? Oh, it's behind us. Okay. All right. So, folks, I hope you've had a great weekend, and sorry for all the distractions on this flight. Boy, I don't think I've had an install of the latest update. Well, mind you, the latest update prior to me starting FSX. Lo and behold, they had actually put one out just after that, and I didn't obviously know that. So, but yeah, this has been a trouble. So, worst case scenario, folks, and that stinks. It takes a little bit of time. Hang on a second. All right. Just had a flash of light here in the office. It was the wife turning her light off. I thought maybe we had lightning in the area. Yesterday it was kind of funny. The forecasters, the weather guessers, said not all areas will see some rain, but there could be some spot showers. Boy, did we get a nice little uh, welcome amount of rain yesterday. Uh, and a little bit of lightning and thunder on top of it. So I thought we're going through it again today. So, but anyway, folks, I hope your weekend went well. This is the final weekend of summer. This weekend, I believe. Hang on a second. I'm pulling up my calendar. Yep, Saturday. We begin autumn. And I remember as a kid something we used to do. I'm not sure how many of you all did this, but we did the try to balance an egg because it's the equinox when we're, you know, the equator is supposedly even with the sun, you know how all that works. It was always fun, either autumn or spring, and to see. And it was actually quite about a 6 hour time frame you could do that in. Don't know if you all, maybe it's just us. We were the crazy ones. But it was kind of fun to do. So, like I said, that'll be this weekend, Saturday. Don't know the exact time of when the official start of fall begins. The weathermen have already been back since September 1. It's too confusing to do it on 21, is what one of them said. I'm like, maybe your job's too confusing. Just, kind of calling them out on it. um, but yeah, hang on. Be right back, folks. My wife hears a strange noise in the house. Give me a second. Alright, folks. Still don't know what the noise is. Maybe the dog making some weird noises. But anyway, we're on our way. Looks like about 50 minutes or so, less than an hour, till we get into Kyiv. It looks like we got some weather off to the south of us. And still don't have anything on Kyiv. That's fine. We'll do our best with what we got. We'll work with whatever SimBrief's using to get us in here. I'm just looking over my radar vector only. Okay, whatever. Alright, so everything looks pretty easy here. Pretty standard ILS, folks. Nothing too out of the ordinary. So let's take a look real quick. I know we didn't really do much on the ground departure wise, just trying to get rolling quickly. Alright, so here's the arrival, folks. It's called the, well, I'm calling it the Solo 2 Tango arrival. I'm not about to go into that, folks. And as you can see, we're going to roll over Solo VOR up here to BBW01 468. Had to 466, 464, 462 all the way up to 60. All of this at or above 2,960 feet. Swing around, come in, and we're going to head for Lesov. Again, at or above 2,900 feet. Call it 3,000. Okay, once we're there, that's actually the initial fix for 1-8 left. Okay, from there, even though they're not where they're normally training, we do have some folks on following Flying with Mike who are in flight schools in instrument training right now. So I like them to see the charts, because Jebsen, folks, is one of those chart standards out there that I call the best. They were when I flew back in the 80s. I had a couple that I used around the airports I flew just because of the information they're packed with. Outdo anything the FAA in the U.S. puts out, in my opinion. Okay, I don't want to see the little black helicopters and men in black roaming all about out there. In my opinion, Jebsen outdoes the FAA hand over fist, and maybe a couple more. So here's our ATIS. You can get it in Russian. Vectors. I'm assuming this is approach, depending on what sector you're in. Tower. And ground. I'm assuming what side of the field you're on. Again, total assumptions here, folks. Never flown into this airport on flight sims. Localizer for today, we've got it set 111.3. Let's get in here, double check. 111.30, 111.30. Reason I have them both dialed up, I don't know what the weather is here, folks. So for all I know, we're going into 00, and that's what I'm set up for. I even have the HUD ready to go. Our final approach fix, or course 176, at distance 12.3 from BRB, which is the VOR off the end of the runway, 2,960 feet. Pretty much been the mantra all the way around the big racetrack. Okay, we'll be at that. And then we'll start down the ILS, hopefully. Okay, just kind of looking down. We'll get to the decision altitudes in a minute. Airfield is 400 feet, 420 above sea level, 427 officially, 410 at the runway. So you can tell we got a little slope here. We'll see how X-plane plays it out. You can hopefully have been reading the missed approach, but we're basically going straight out to 5.9 over to CY and DB. I'm not about to try that one. Sorry, folks. This one's about the only thing I'm close enough. Boryspil. And I'm sure I got that wrong too. But anyway. So pretty simple, easy going ILS. Folks, ILSs, that's what they're supposed to be. Simple. Okay, just double checking. We got 270 miles. All right, down here. Here we come in. 12.3, remember, mandatory at 2,960 feet. Yeah, I know. Good luck. Well, actually, you should be able to see it on the gauge. Now, setting that, that's a whole different ball game, folks. But I could be wrong. I've never tried setting it to that level. Okay, but anyway, 2 is by radar vector only. We're coming in, folks, right in on the ILS, so we'll see how we do. Again, initial is Lesof, L-E-S-O-F, less of. For a 3-degree glide slope, folks, not knowing it right now, I'm going to lay odds around 700 feet, 743 feet up to as much as 800. And that'll keep us if we lose the glide slope. Minimum. So first off, runway lighting, we're looking for a high ALS. So you're not getting all the big lights you have into the big airports, folks, but you get quite a bit. That'll help you in low visibilities. All right, this is an aircraft that's considered performance category C, Charlie. So we're 220 feet AGL. That's where the cloud bases for broken, overcast, or there is no or, have to be above. If they're below, we got a problem there, Batman. And we don't have a category 2 arrival. So we may have to divert to the alternate. We'll see. And we have to have 550 meters with the use of our autopilot flight director. We're good for that. If we didn't, or the HUD, 750 meters visibility. So currently, I really don't think we have any issues. We'll see. Like I said, we're still not getting any weather reporting either on SkyVector or charts. So how would I know on charts? Well, very simple, folks. Right over here, you see this right here, 2 to the right, up 5, which is technically meaning tailwind. You would see that down here. Something similar. We'd click on it and get the weather. That's how I know. So we're going to be flying in blind. Thankfully, we're flying in the day, so it's a little easier to find things. Hopefully. But anyway, this has been a great flight, folks. We're looking at 320 miles to the destination. And time 250 miles roughly to top of descent. So sit back and relax. It's been a challenging flight for me. I hope you've all, other than having to deal with me trying to figure out this issue, hope you all have a great day. My guess is I'm going to have to completely uninstall ZIBO, put it back in, and do a couple other tweaks and get things back up to where we were. That's my guess. And, you know, those things happen, folks. Oh, we can go back to VNAV. There we go. Why are you descending back down? You gotta love planes with a mind. I know why. Why didn't it take? Hang on. We're going back up. Now we're going to show you what I thought would automatically happen, but did not. Click. Okay, so now it knows that's our number. We'll go to VNAV and now it'll climb on its own. Oh, we're having a fun day with ZIBO. I had many a fun days with PMDG back on FSX, so. We're just rebuilding our speed before it climbs on up. There it goes. All right, like I said, folks, just it's a challenge every flight. All right, so we'll pull charts off here and we'll go ahead and take a look outside the plane. All right, now let me get back into the groove of the stream here. Folks, this is September. Twitch likes to use that little term on this month. And what that means basically, when you sub a streamer, and we would love for you to sub us, boy, we'd love it. But it's up to you. For 1 month subs, 25% off. If you want to do a 3-month sub, 25% off the total cost. If you go, for the gusto with 6 months, 30% off the cost. So those of you coming out of the ad break, to avoid ads, as I was just telling those who've already done this, September is on. September. Till October 1, you can get 25% off a 1-month sub, 25% off 3-month subs, that total cost. It's $6 a month, folks, so take 30% off 3 months of that, so 30% of 18. And if you go, 25%. If you go 6 months, that's where I was at, by the way, it's 30% off. So 1 month and 3 month subs, you get 25% off, 6 month sub, 30% off. And if you enjoy going into the loot cave that Twitch has, if you use their promo code Twitch sub 20, I believe it is, then you'll get 20% off your purchase. Pretty good deals, folks. Good time to take advantage. The big takeaway when you sub a channel, and again, we would love you to sub us. Would really help us on stuff we're trying to bring to the stream, and potentially, since we're about to monetize our YouTube channel, we're about to go ahead and ink things and get things set up. We're going to try to dual stream both on YouTube and Twitch. I should have said that the other way. Twitch is still our primary. That's what got us all of this ability. YouTube, amazing tool that we've been able to upload. Basically what I've been doing, folks, when I hit the start stream button, it starts us on Twitch and also starts recording the stream. So that's why they're so long. They're not edited. You're watching the stream, and one of these days I really want to sit down and see if the chat room's coming up. If it's not, may have to work on that, or do this dual stream, and that way we won't have to worry about it. You could either watch it over on YouTube or Twitch. There are some things in my mind. I don't know if I like that yet or not, but I know our following fans over on, our subscribing fans, I should call it, over on YouTube would like it. So, really, here on Twitch, folks, great time to subscribe if you want. Again, subscribing in Twitch is $6 a month through October 1 to 25% and 30% discounts apply. So take advantage, folks. And Prime got, and folks, we still get the same cuts that we're supposed to get as streamers. And if you want to use your Prime accounts, great. There's discounts, I believe, there too. So, folks, what a great time to subscribe and not miss a flight. So, tomorrow we're going to be doing some Pan Amming in Europe. So, however, there may be some delays. We'll see what goes on. There's this issue today with ZIBO. Hopefully, we'll be able to work it out real quick, be in the air tomorrow, and up we go. Or I'll know better how to work around it, which that's usually the easiest thing for me. So, but again, thank you so much, both sides of the house, Twitch and YouTube, for being there for us. We've got 386 followers here on Twitch, 500, last check, 514 over on YouTube, and 20 subscribing over here on Twitch. So we sure appreciate you. All right, looks like we're getting some weather ahead of us. Let's drop in the cockpit here. Nope, not showing up on the radar. Oh, is that our first? That is. There we go. We're starting to pull in, as I call it, solo VOR. I'm not going to try that, folks. Sorry. Don't let the clock here fool you in our time in flight. We have not been in the air 52 minutes. Contrary, try 2 hours and 1 minute since we pushed back. So, great job again by Rome Center. Fantastic, very understandable, excellent service. Just, I could understand everything he was saying, and that is awesome. Get to some of these centers, languages can be sometimes dialects of it, or attempts at English or whatever can get tough, and he did a magnificent job enunciating. Oh man, such a great job he did. So, and if you all want to hear it, it's going to be up on YouTube later today, or tonight. I don't know exactly when. So, that was just outstanding service out of there. Oh, All right, looking at the clock, about 35 minutes or so to our destination, and I hope you're all ready for this, because I have no idea what we're flying into. Don't you love that when your pilot tells, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I have no idea what we're flying into, so enjoy the ride. Thank you for flying SkyUp. uh, yeah, I'm getting no... Ooh, who's back? Ah... Boy, making a run at catching me, aren't you? I'm here. That's what I was trying to figure out. Is that? I lost me. Where am I? Oh, there I am. There we go. Oh, what is this little Chisinau? LUUU Center is online to the south. And folks, you know, some people... Oh, well, hopefully, I get it. Well, hopefully the weather is as we expect, winds out of the south and or southerly directions, either up to the east or west, and nice easy landings. Not a lot to go on to put into the FMCs, so oh, let's try something here. I didn't even think about this little tool. Well, that tool didn't work. Oh well. All right, folks, we're going to calculate our landing, and it's a standard day there, 2992. Well, let's switch it at least over to HEPA. And wind 0 at 0 and 15 degrees Celsius. Like I said, pretty much a standard day is what they're going on here. All right, and what are we landing on? Brakes 1? Probably brakes 2 or 3. And just to be safe, got a 10,200 foot runway. We're going to probably use about 6,000 to 7,000 feet. We'll see as we come in. Hopefully we're not 0-0. I think the updates are going great. The only one I'm having troubles with right now is ZIBO, but we'll take care of that tomorrow. But X-Plane wise, Beta 3 is phenomenal. Unless they're like ZIBO and decided to release another one after I got started. No. But I mean, it has been really neat. They might. The boats, I know, getting a lot of people where they've got other issues, but it just kind of livens things up. For instance, they do need to optimize. Yeah, they do need to get in there and get it more optimal. They have done some things that have made the frame rates a lot rougher on it. But I did like the cute thing we came across. Newark, I think it was, when we flew out of there last week. With the sign. Little things like that kind of help through some of the rougher stuff that they haven't gotten to yet. Now the core thing I know is coming. I don't remember when I heard Austin talk about it. Not a single core, no. The use of the multiple cores that most people have now. I just don't know when or what he was, if he even said a time frame. But yeah, he's there is talk of the multiple core use. Multiplayer, I saw something on one of the what's coming deals with this latest updating, all the different betas we're going through. But yeah, I think both sims still run on one core. So, and that's where, or I wish I could remember where I saw it so I could get you to that article. But yeah, there was talk of multiple core usage here in X-Plane. I just don't remember where it went. So, and I know a couple guys on my Discord channel are like, just like little wolves. Any little nugget of X-Plane information and they let me know. The problem is it all kind of has gelled. And it's hard to delineate which they've said it. Yeah, I know. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, because I know. Give me. Where is it? 0.0? 0.9? Or was it further back? I had a lot more frame rates. But I don't think it was when one. Maybe it was 1.0 when it came out. Because 1.2 came with the Caribbean stuff, which, by the way, is dynamite stuff. Now, if he could apply that to the other airports, that would be phenomenal. They look awesome now. But I can't remember when my frame rates were, because they used to run. Now, granted, we have weather in the area and all of that. That's not helping. And I know, I think the cirrus clouds have gone away, but I'm going to post in here. My GPU is good. This is not bad. It was, yeah, it was, if I'd have waited like 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks tops, I'm thinking Hawker 125, if he was here, could tell you. Because he was telling me, you ought to just wait a week or two, and you'll get that ability. I'm sorry. The way my life was going, I needed the flight sim for the diversion of all the troubles I was going through. Not this stuff. This was 4 years ago. And so that's why I pulled it early. I could have very easily had a 3070 card in here. But the GPU, yeah, I knew that should, or the CPU or GPU? I get confused. I think it's the CPU that, it was that at the time. And now they're talking 40 something coming out. So, or out already. Sorry folks if it already is. I don't really do a lot of following in that area. until it's time for a new computer. 5 years, 10 years, this computer has been amazing. Yeah, I saw your post earlier on that where it's only about 8% better or less than a 3070. So, um, other than the fact of the wear and tear over 4 or 5 years. So, but yeah, it's been a really, really great computer over here. The CPU probably could is where I probably need most of my help, but that and an encoder. No, but that's all different. That's stuff for my streaming side. Wow, we definitely have clouds up here. Where are the cirrus clouds there, Austin? I'm going to have to do this. I keep forgetting. All right, welcome back here. Hang on a second. I'm posting something over at X-Plane. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I forget. May almost 60 years old be better to you all than it has to me. There we go. I got my question out there. If I didn't do that, folks, we'd be going down the same road again. Let's see here. If you need new CPU, recommend. I have always heard bad things with AMD. This goes back to Century of Flight days, folks. So with Flight Sim, I've always stuck with um, oh, dang it. Now my mind is really gone. But anyway, whoever I use normally is only because of going back in time and hearing troubles. And of course, I don't have that page up here real quick. But yeah, that's why I don't jump in on the AMDs. I know NVIDIA, but oh, I can't think of it. Anyway, Intel. There we go. Intel. And they may be a different name by now. Who knows? It was just something that you had to do this, that, and the other if you ran AMD, and even that sometimes still didn't produce a great running sim. And I think maybe Intel might have tried to do a Microsoft and corner the market and got caught. I don't know. But yeah, I try to keep Intel, but you're right, it is expensive, kind of like Microsoft. But that's why I run that. Speaking of which, where is my top of descent? Okay, so we're about 60 miles out. All right, let's see here. It is expensive, and I know that's why everyone went to AMD. And that's, I just remembered, I wish I could remember the whole tale, but I know AMD used to be a nemesis of flight simming. But that was Microsoft's side too. For X-Plane, who knows? You know, I started X-Plane back in 2020. Prior to that, I was strictly Microsoft all the way back to 98. Um, so that could also be a big play here. All right, so we need to do this. 145. Sounds good. What are we showing? Works for me. All right, so that's good numbers there. Looking good on the map. All right. Now, we need big fans put up on the runway. Push the clouds away. I don't even know what's there, so I love flying into airports blind. Something you're really not allowed to do. Or at least Allegiant didn't at the airport I used to work at. Really? Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. Like I said, I wish I could remember the whole argument back in the day, but it's just, yeah. And I'm going to probably laugh my butt off. Yeah, I have an Intel i7 10700K. 8 cores. Would love to see 8 cores running. To be totally honest, before I saw that comment in X-Planes forums somewhere about them getting ready to utilize more than one core, I thought they already did. That's how behind the times I am with the computer world today. And hopefully, hopefully, when X-Plane does this magical go to multiple core kind of deal, I don't have to do something on my end, because as long as it's very simple worded instructions. I don't know if I would be able to. So hopefully it all does it for me. And it should. As I've heard about other things out there on multi-core, it should, but you never know. All right, folks, I'm going to have to get back into the cockpit here. We're about 40 miles from top of descent. First descent level is what I call solo VOR. Here on the arrival, 11,000 or higher. So I'm going to set 11. What is our transition level? I'll have to get that here. Where are you? I'm sure by ATC. Yeah. I knew that. I hate that. Looks like 10,000 feet. Okay, cool. Words I really hate on my charts. By ATC, set by ATC. Oh, that does not help me. But I know in the real world there would be air traffic controllers or the sectors would be closed. I get it. It just, I'm a flight simmer. I don't care. Oh well. All right. So, but again, folks, you just got the message. If you don't like those nasty ads that come up, I have increased the amount of ads per hour, um, and or the amount of minutes, I should say, to help generate some funds so that we can be ready for what our goals are. Now, whether we'll be able to do them or not is yet to be seen. But I want to be able to purchase what we need to be able to dual stream if we decide that's the best option here, Twitch and YouTube. So maybe it's not, but I want, that ability to be in place. Plus, there's other projects out there, folks. My eyeballs are on that are going to cost, and that money that comes in from both subs, bits, donations, and the ads all go to the stream. Even though I'm unemployed right now, granted, getting paid by the state unemployment insurance, thank God for that. At some point that runs out. And yeah, I kind of figured that's why we're not getting weather. But so all that money, folks, I'm still pouring into the stream. We have been buying a lot of sounds on aircraft right now, um, so that they kind of sound better. I'm sorry, you all tell me, does ZIBO sound pretty good, or should I be looking for sounds, or ZIBO's doing a great job, leave it alone. But the other aircraft really could use some help. So, um, so anyway, September is here. 25% off, folks, if you sub 1 month or 3 months. If you sub for 6 months, they're giving you 30% off the charge, and 20% if you go to the Twitch Loot Cave with their promo code on the screen. So, some pretty good deals until October 1. Also, if you're biddies, into biddies and all, for another 24 hours or so, they're adding into when you bid, however many, they add to it. Twitch does. So, anyway, just thought I'd throw that out. And yeah, I kind of figured out why we're not getting weather. But we're coming in. And a top of descent has come upon us. All right, now there's a couple ways, folks, in these 737s to start this. You can go to descent, click descend now. You can click altitude intervene. Also, to set your transition level right there, I'm going to go ahead and request my winds and altitude intervene. You can see the descent bar came up, and we're just waiting for the word load, and they are updated. May not see them. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But with nothing working as it sounds like here in Ukraine, probably nothing to report. So here we go. Oh, did it just clear up for us? Nice. Those fans are working great, pushing those clouds away. We'll take whatever they throw at us. All right, now I can tell you for the rest of the week, folks, without y'all having to drop down to the schedule. But the schedule here on Twitch is up to date. We're flying in Germany tomorrow with Pan Am. Wednesday, we're going to attempt the LEPA in Palma de Mallorca, I believe is the name of the airport. We're going to try it again over to Santiago. And then we're heading, after that flight, heading over to New Zealand, and flying the Millennium Aviation's destination of the month down to Queensland. Thursday, we're with Duluth Fly, we're going to fly a Cessna from Honolulu to Los Angeles. Hope y'all enjoy. Why are we getting noises? Why is my cabin altitude being mean? What's going on with that, guys? Oh, wait a minute. Shouldn't be a problem. All right, what do we got going on here? Open, closed, auto, okay. Everything looks good up top. What the heck's going on? Huh, don't know. Let's see. Cabin altitude. This is one thing I don't like about Boeing that I really, as many things people say about Airbuses, I can at least go to the pressure page and see what the heck is going on. And I can't do that here. No other warnings. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I did something I didn't want. Back to map. Oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. PA?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck here, we're on our descent. Seatbelt signs going to be back on for our rattle. If you're up and about, please to return your seats, fasten your seatbelts. Still showing well ahead of schedule. Thanks again. Hope you have a nice week. Have you on the air here very shortly.
That's what I'm checking, and whoop. I'm looking it over. Okay, packs are good. APU's off, so I don't have to worry about the bleed. We're descending. Really don't know, folks, what was causing that. Beats are on, window heat. Huh, interesting. All looks normal. It's saying something about our altitude, unless because I didn't up it one more 1,000. But that should not have caused us the issue. Oh well. We'll be under 10,000. Oh, altitude's fixed. I don't know. Welcome to my trip today there, Tatty. Problem after problem. I'm really a little nervous about coming in with the way the flaps were working there in Rome. So, really nervous. But we'll make things work. Are we over the VOR? I think we are. Let me get over here. Yeah. Alright, so let me get on the chart here. So at or above 9030 now. That's 2750 on the meters.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, this is looking a little disheartening as to where we're going to end up. Because now it's 2960, 3,000 feet. Alright, auto brakes we're going to set to, I think, yeah, we'll go 3. Southwest Airlines style, folks. Yep, Southwest Airlines, if we don't get you into the seat in front of you with full reverse thrust, and by full reverse, I mean 100% reverse thrust, we'll get you with our brakes. Wow. Boy, are they aggressive. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where we're going to end up here on this approach. Still off the chart, which is not good. Yeah, that really kind of concerns me that they're... Again, not being a true 737 driver, yeah, it makes sense. I wouldn't know. Alright, let's double check that we have our numbers in. That'll work. VREF is set. Yep. Okay. Well, I am glad that we've cleared the weather off here. Of course, when I turn, it'll be 00. I get it. Psych. Yeah, I think that top of descent back there, little off. Ooh, getting a little fast too. Oh wait, we're getting down around 10,000. Alright. Here I am up here, folks. Alright, landing checks. Whoops, wrong one. Alright, landing lights on. Altimeters will be set. They're going to be standard, so... Okay. Alright, we're about to make the turn here, folks. What are we slowing to? Holy mackerel. Alright, we're taking over speed. We're not going that slow yet. We don't have... Oh my god, we do have flaps. How the heck they get put in? No wonder we were slowing. Yeah, there's definitely, see what I mean, folks? This final approach is gonna be fun. Never touched the flaps, and yet we were down at 30%, or 30, or not 30, sitting near 20, hence why we were slowing to 160. Alright, we're still coming down pretty hard. Real quick while I've got the few seconds to look. Okay, no answers, cool. Back to mine. I am near, I'm actually way high. Oh my goodness, are we way high. Alright, time to slow up to 210. I think we're gonna make it. Yeah, we're about to turn for final for the runway. So let me go ahead, pull up the ILS. At least one. Okay, ILS localizer is available. comfortable being at 5,000 here. Hopefully the plane starts slowing up. Okay, glide slopes out there too, so we'll go to approach till I can see the runway. Actually, that kind of scary. The way these flaps are acting, I don't know. Oh boy. Here we go, folks. It's doing some funky things already. That is because of user error. I'm going to have to take over, folks. Bet you can't tell what I did wrong. Oh boy, here we are, flaps 10 already. Looks like we're gonna do a flaps 40 whether I like it or not. Throttles are not moving. Hang on a second, folks. I think we're gonna have to do that. Hang on. There we go. Alright, you know what? Out of all of that, folks, we are still flap issues, big time.
2,500.
Alright, let me sidestep over. Technically, I think I'm lined up on the other runway. But we want to be over here. And I am way low again. that clicking in the background, folks, are those flaps moving. All right, here we go. Got runways in sight, folks. Isn't gonna be nice to us today, folks, so we're gonna be landing. It looks like about flaps 20. They're hung. Make sure. Something tells me we got asymmetrical flaps. Kyiv traffic, sky at 572, approximately 10-mile final for 18 left. All right.
Boryspil traffic at Grand National 24 Hotel, turn in final 36 right.
What airport for 36 right? Kyiv traffic, sky up 572, 3-mile final for 18 left.
1000.
This has got me a little concerned, folks.
Boryspil traffic at Grand National 24 Hotel, 10-mile final, runway 36 right.
Kyiv traffic, Sky up 572's off 18 left. Alright folks, we're here, although the flaps are stuck. Something tells me that mid-flight deployment has them damaged.
Boryspil traffic, International 24 Hotel, a short final runway 36 right.
Alright, ManRat 1, 212. I don't even know what landed at. Those actually felt pretty good. Alright, and we're working our way up to the terminal. Thank goodness for clear skies, folks. Can't imagine having to bring that sucker in on instruments. Alright folks, we're limping it in. Flaps will not retract. At least they're not automatically moving. Oh, sorry about that, folks. I think we'll take... There we go, folks. Into blocks with a broken plane. And getting ourselves...
Boryspil traffic, International 24 Hotel, 36 right located via Alpha 2.
Yeah, if that was you, nice job. I know you were catching up back there. Alright, so let's go through this. APU bleed on. Hydraulics are good. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and shut them down. Anything else? Yeah, a couple things. I always forget. Trim or probe heat. Look at that, 777 down there, folks. Welcome, welcome to Kyiv, otherwise known as Boryspil International. Kind of waiting to see if I screwed something up yet again. Oh, it'll tell you, folks, what you've not done. There we go. Now things will come into play. AIU 124. Oh, you were 1407? Wow. All right, folks. Well, that wasn't very pretty. We'll put it that way. A broken plane. We're going to check a couple things over here. All right, so we got the flap issue. I think they're going up. It looks like it. All right. Now let's get over here. Wish I could get the word none there. Okay, well the flaps appear up and working. Gonna get them settled. All lights off. Still doing it. Yeah, they're going to flaps one. And now what I did is I just moved the flight stick. Boy, and they are going to town. Look at them. Holy mackerel. Alright, I don't know. Looks like this will be a total uninstall, reinstall. Alright, folks, well, welcome in. We'll hold here for a little bit and get these peoples off. And I guess they don't work here. That or I'm in the wrong spot. That's a possibility. Just wait 5 minutes. No problem. We can definitely wait 5 minutes. All right, folks. Again, problem-plagued ZIBO flight. First one in 4 years that has gone this horrible. However, even with asymmetrical flaps, even with pressurization problems coming down, we still managed. Let's see here. We still eked out 324 feet a minute by the rating of Sim Toolkit. So, we'll wait on you. Don't worry there, Tatty96. Don't worry. Just that part's amazing. Let's see what the airline. Okay, the airline got us a little heavier at 488, but it'll still pass muster. If not, add a little ketchup. But anyway, so all right, so we got the flaps back up, hydraulics going off. Now, I want to check something. Something tells me this has a lot to do with another issue I've had. I really need to talk with these folks. All right, folks, we got a minute and 30 seconds worth of ads. So when we come back, we'll brief out the landing, which Sim Toolkit did very nicely for us. And the airline, not so gracious. Clear, edit, delete all. Okay. Looks like you're setting up for 3-6. Now, I wish I'd have known that. I'd have done that. That's a lot shorter. But anyway, folks, welcome to Kyiv. And hope you all enjoy. That was actually fun, even though we had a bunch of little failures there. My guess, I'm going to have to reinstall ZIBO. That's the bummer. But it is what it is, folks. Looks like you're just about there to turn final. And right at the bottom of the screen where I just highlighted, that's who we're waiting on, folks. Should be coming around in about a few more minutes. So, but again, tomorrow we'll be in Germany with Pan Am. And hopefully, if not, we will set up something else if we're still having ZIBO issues. Then we're going to head down to Palma de Mallorca on a Wednesday, as well as New Zealand. Thursday, we're going to take a little Cessna from Honolulu to Los Angeles. And Friday, well, we're still kind of working it up, but I'm leaning towards a touring of Papua New Guinea. So, but anyway, folks, we are having lots of troubles today with ZIBO. We'll be reinstalling it either late tonight or tomorrow and giving it a try again. And if not, we will amend tomorrow's flight plan. Up, heading for an intercept, it looks like. We took the long way, they took the short way. What can you say? Let's see who's over this way. He's still here. I am going to go in here since it didn't automatically do it. Throw the steps in. Usually it will, but for some reason the system didn't either recognize where we're at or a whole litany of crap is going on with it and it just needs to be removed and reinstalled. Looks like he's finally on the approach. Possibility of seeing him, but we'll wait till the icon shows upon him. But I think he's right about there, folks. Hang on a second. Give me a second. See if this airplane's... Oh, not active now. Cool. Good deal. At least that part worked. There be a plane, folks. Right above the lights there, the ID just came up. Nice. Nice job. On the runway. That looks like a 737. What in the world did they model match? Oh, maybe that is a 777, but it sure didn't look like the one down on the other end. It's more. Yeah, I guess it is. There's the triple bogey. Okay. All right. Well, welcome in. Hope your numbers were good, folks. Let's take a look at ours real quick. That was a good landing by Taddy K26. All right, let's take a look here real quick at what Sim Toolkit brought into us. Oh, wrong one. That always helps. Let's end. Okay. And here we go. So we've got a 324. Basic details that you get from most of your programs out there. 3 hour, 11-minute problem plagued flight. 927 miles, 5,900, call it 6,000 kilograms of fuel, and a landing at 324, 152 knots, and 1.7 Gs. Not too bad. Let's see where we actually ended up. Wow. That could be our divot there, folks. Actually, right on the mark, 1302, 9 feet off the center. That all looks good. Numbers look good, but boy, what problems we had on the approach. And everybody's in the gates. So glad. Oh, I guess that is a 777. Just from a long distance out, it sure didn't look like one. Weird. But good job there. Good job. All right, folks. Well, I am going to have to skedoodle. Got a meeting to be at in about 20 minutes. And I hope you all enjoyed this adventure from Rome to Kyiv in the Ukraine. War-torn country. Oh, I'm just glad we got to. You're here. Yes, sir. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for flying along. And for everybody out there, thank you for being a part of Flying with Mike. As always, a great pleasure, great honor, and I hope you all have a blessed night. Be safe, and hopefully tomorrow our ZIBO woes will have corrected themselves. We will see you on another flight, folks. Have a great night. God bless.